Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's reading will be for a quick guidance, whatever you needed to hear. So I will do the shuffling on the camera, and you can choose from the tarot decks in front of me. This is going to be group number 1 with the Mermaid Tarot. This is going to be group number 2 with the Witch's Tarot. And this is going to be group number 3 with the Wise Words Tarot. So you can pause the video, you can just meditate for a while. Inhale for a couple of seconds and hold it, and then exhale it. And after you do it a couple of times, you might feel drawn to one of the piles. So please just move ahead to the timestamps below for the group that you have chosen, and I will see you in the group that you have chosen. Hello, group number 1. If you're choosing Mermaid Tarot, group number 1, this is going to be your reading. So first, I will start with your tarot cards, and I will move with the oracle cards. And I intended this reading to be a quick guidance for you, whatever you needed to hear right now. Hopefully, it will come. And while I was just meditating for you, the one of the candles over here, it started to smoke a bit like a black color of gas. So you might be having some negative thoughts currently, but let's see, you might need to clear out your energy or chakras. So let's see what group number 1 needs to know. What group number 1 needs to know right now. What group number 1 needs to know right now. Okay, we have 6 of Wands in reverse. So you guys might be feeling stuck right now. You might have been working on something and ended up feeling unappreciated about what you have put to the table, what you have bring to the table. People might have been looking at you and saying that, yeah, that seems easy, that seems doable. So instead of hearing the things that could actually motivate you and you needed to hear, maybe you felt unappreciated. So that might be making you feeling a bit stuck. Maybe you still need to move forward. Maybe you still need to make things done, but you might be feeling unmotivated. Death. Guys, you're closing out a chapter, and I keep seeing 2 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. If this is around a relationship situation, so you might have been, or you were in a situation that you thought that's a connection that is going to make you feel happy. So it started rainbows and sunshine. However, it turned out to be a bit like a disappointment. So that is all about closing up one chapter. I feel you have been really helped by the universe right now. Something is trying to take your attention to something that you have to let go of. Oh, that really flew out. The King of Swords. You might have been pulling your energy back from a person that was a bit so emotionally unavailable right now. So King of Swords in reverse shows as someone a bit so sharp with their words, and they don't have, I don't want to say, it's not not having good intentions, but it is a bit whatever they do, whatever they say is coming from a very emotionally unbalanced place. So that you might heard a bad advice from someone, or you might heard something that actually just make your mind confused and causes you to pull your energy back towards yourself. So that is the chapter that you're closing. Yeah, you start feeling your happiness lies whenever you feel yourself the most comfortable, and this is not with someone right now that has been in your life or that was in your life. So you feel a bit happier, more stable whenever you pull your energy back. So that is causing you a change right now. Yeah, maybe you are the Sort of Pentacles represents like a cooperation in a kind, like in a work environment, or like working with someone, or like doing a business, doing something common with one or like two people. So maybe like pulling your energy back made you realize kind of like an opportunity in here. Okay, let me see. I'll get clarification for Six of Wands in reverse. Why is that in here? So Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is an extremely emotional person. Like, it's extremely intuitive, emotional in a very balanced way. So people drawn to Queen of Cups because she genuinely listens. She genuinely give advices. She just acts from a place of the loving place. So she just likes to help people, and then whenever like she enters a room, she can easily like pick up the emotions or like feel the environment, and then like arrange herself accordingly in the most useful way for her and the other people around her. So I feel like this is your general energy, that this is the energy that you were giving into a specific situation that you feel unappreciated, with the Six of Wands in reverse in here. So you might be feeling quite out of touch with your intuition right now, but please listen to it whenever those little things that are nudging you, that are coming out of from nowhere, whenever you're dealing with day-to-day tasks. So they are actually important. They are trying to catch your attention to something. As a clarification of that, we have Three of Pentacles. You guys might be starting to cooperate with someone new or something new about your work environment or around the relationship. I feel like this is mostly about the relationship, or you are like ending a chapter with someone. Four of Swords. I feel like you're ending a chapter with someone because Four of Swords is all about retreatment. So you're pulling your energy back to yourself because you were feeling quite inconfident. Queen of Wands is a beautiful energy, super confident about her true self, and she's so authentic. And it's just one of the most beautiful energies. One of the most beautiful female feminine energies there, but the fact that it's in reverse shows that you are doubting yourself. So whatever that cooperation was, just making you doubt of yourself. Let me see, King of Swords in reverse. What's that King of Swords in reverse about? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles represents an opportunity. Guys, I keep seeing the Chariot in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You are feeling hesitant towards moving an opportunity. This is something tangible. It might be around your work. It might be like the work, career, like your studies, your home, like whatever mundane that we can see. So you might have received maybe like not so reliable advice around the thing that you wanted to achieve, or some opportunity that came into your hand, and you might be feeling quite unstable about like moving forward with it or not. So there is an opportunity that has been like represented to you that I'm seeing, but you are not quite feeling ready to take a step forwards to it. Maybe there's a lot of your plate and you're juggling right now. Okay. I'm kind of guided to check the Ace of Pentacles actually from the book. Ace of Pentacles speaks of new beginnings, a possible new adventure. It always lets you know that on the flip side of this coin, there is a much more work to be done. Finding the treasure is one thing, but knowing that to do next is quite another. So roll up your sleeves, because now that the ace has shown up, the real work begins. So, okay, whatever you started, yeah, maybe you are feeling quite hesitant about the rest of the work that you wanted to do. It might be about Six of Wands in reverse. So you might be a bit feeling demotivated. Let me get 2 Monology cards about what group number 1 needs to know. What group number 1 needs to know. Okay. The new moon in Pisces. Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and that makes it a bit more mature. That makes it one of the most intuitive signs of all. The fact that there's a new moon shows that there is a new cycle is starting, and it might be feeling quite heavy and emotional right now. And there might be someone around you that's trying to flirt with you. So just feel a bit. Just make yourself a bit more open to the things around you, and have faith in your dreams that it can actually happen. So meditation and just sparing a time for yourself alone is going to be pretty helpful, that I am feeling. Like whatever cycle that you keep just repeating it, it's the meditation might be helping you to see the things a bit more clearly whenever just really you ease your mind from the day-to-day rush. So one more card, please, about what the number 1 needs to know. Hold your vision. Yes, have faith in your dreams and hold your vision. You guys have some fears around new beginnings. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't feel like discouraged by other people's reaction. Like you have gone away. I'm saying you're already like more than half of the way, but just keep your vision. So I will get one last guidance from the Angels deck for you. So there is nothing to worry about. Yes, like just see only with love at the bottom of the deck, and let me read it to you. So you are safe, and the situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. This is just a confirmation that please do not feel worried about whatever the situation that you are dealing with right now. So just let yourself to have a rest. Let yourself to have a rest. And acknowledge your own progress rather than depending on the outside confirmations. Because usually they don't come in a package that we expected them to come. So I wasn't sure about using the Romance Angels decks, but now I am kind of guided for you. So I'd like to get 1 or 2 cards for group number 1. What do they need to know? Last cards. Group number 1 needs to know. Engagement in reverse and love yourself first in reverse. I'm seeing that the relationship that you're inquiring about right now, or someone that you're seeing right now, the relationship is like taking a step backwards, and it's love yourself first says that self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, And engagement says that your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. So the fact that this two cards in reverse showing me that there is some issue around how you receive yourself right now, what you see in yourself that you deserve, basically. So that is causing the relationship that you're having is to go in the pace it is going right now. I'm not saying that no, it can improve like when you start your vision. So this is a relationship that you should be like moving forward. I cannot say anything about that. Like it's just what I'm seeing is that you are feeling a bit more dependent on the external factors, and that usually gives the power away from us. So it just makes us feel a bit more less in our power, and it makes us feel all the time worried. So this is one thing that you should be really bear in mind. And whenever you feel the joy and the peacefulness just being with yourself, everything is going to unfold in a way that it should be, whatever relationships that you needed to have. So that's all I'm seeing for you guys. It was a bit longer than I expected, but I hope it brings you clarity. And now I'll move forward with group number 2. Hello, group number 2. If you have chosen that deck, which is tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So I intended this reading to be a very quick guidance around what you needed to hear right now, even like a daily guidance. So let's see what's gonna come. I'll start with the tarot deck and I'll move forward with the oracle decks. So, and when I was meditating for you, this is a very general reading, so take it as it resonates, but I just kind of see or like hear like flowers. So someone might be receiving flowers, and it was just like a key to something. So maybe you have been just waiting for a gesture and then you receive it, or you'll receive it. But let's see. So what does group number 2 needs to know? So we have King of Wands and a 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. King of Wands is someone who learned from their experiences. So they've gone through all the stages, like from the page to the knights, to the queens, and then they become a king. So they're quite aware of their power, and they like to use it in order to help people. So there is someone, either that's your energy, or there is someone around you that's your boss or manager. So someone who is managing people around here, around your like a circle. So that is a very dominant energy in your reading right now. So that's a very quite confident and a cheerful kind of a guy. So he's just observing and he's having fun, basically. So you might be quite feeling in your power, but the 3 of Cups in here, it usually represents that in outwards position, celebrations and meetups with friends and having a cheerful time. But before saying anything more in the reverse of it, let me see. A self-centered, self-centeredness, strife within the coven, your magic has come up against roadblocks. So someone, like there might be someone in your friend group that you might be maybe feeling some, I just keep wanting to say like a doubts or disagreements. Let's see. Or you feel quite disconnected. Whenever you step into your own power, you might be finding yourself a bit disconnected from the people that you were agreeing with before. So what else group number 2 needs to know? Literally flew out. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. There might be something unequal around here. There might be some unequal give and take. It might be around like a heartache. That 3 of Swords represents like a very painful, a very heartache situation, like a heartbroken, like it's a bit like taking a time to recover from it. So the relationship that you have been in, maybe you just realize that it wasn't like equal give and take. whenever you started to step into your own power, maybe that person started to be a bit, I don't know, feeling jealous. So take it as it resonates. But like I feel like you have a lot of like options and creativity that you can put into this world. There is something that you have been working on and it started to gain clarity recently because you decided to like, I just want to say cut the shit a bit because it's like 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you don't want to deal with any kind of like conflictions anymore. But let's see King of Wands. What is it about? 7 of Cups. Guys, you started to see that you have lots of options and you can manifest whatever you want, basically. So all of these cups, I don't want to go through so detailedly, but everything that you can see on these cups, you can also pause the video. Like you can manifest whatever you want. Like you can manifest a red dragon, you can manifest the butterfly, the change, the mermaid. Like they all represent different things. So whatever you want can actually come into fruition. So 4 of Wands, yeah, your happiness, your foundation, you're building it by your own. So this usually represents like also like unions, like the soulmates, the twin flames, like 11. But like I'm seeing that you are building your own foundation, 4 of Pentacles, by realizing that you are living something. You can actually, you don't need to hold on to the things. I feel like your intuition is really like stepping into its own power. Let me get clarification around 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups in reverse. Right, 3 of Cups is in here. I really feel like you cannot see eye to eye with a person. You're letting go. You're letting go of something, Hangman. You're changing your perspective through a relationship or through a friend group, like something that you're just gaining a higher perspective, and you started to like let go of the things that are just not making you happy anymore. 2 of Swords represents that you are at the very same position that you were feeling blocked, like you were feeling fearful about your emotions and your thoughts. So it was just kind of haunting you. So you are leaving this thing behind. Yeah, you were feeling quite sad about the things that you have lost. With the 5 of Cups, you feel like your wishes cannot come through, but this is not true. 9 of Pentacles, you started to feel at your own power, basically. You started to feel happier about just being on your own, started to feel more comfortable in your own skin. Let me see 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The shadow side. Whatever this relationship was that's giving you a heartache, that you started to realize that there's unequal give and shake. And as I'm saying it, I have again the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck with that part. So this is a situation that you need to heal. Like this is bringing up the things that you have suppressed so deep within. Like they have the breaches, they have the roots, like maybe like starting from your childhood. Like they are bringing up to this side of you that you thought that they were kind of gone, like you didn't deal with them, but they're not going to come into the surface again. So it's a healing needed there. And again, Page of Pentacles. Guys, you have already started something, a business, an idea, so please move on with it. Like if something doesn't make you feel like happy, then you don't need to like, trying to see the reasons, trying to see the core rather than just cutting it out is beneficial, that I'm actually seeing here. Let me see what group number 2 needs to know. This is the Moonology Oracle deck, and we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon and Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. It's a pretty emotional sign, and the full moons are all about releasing and completing a chapter, and they're quite intense. because then it is showing us the things that we have to release, just like in here in the shadow side. And a new romantic cycle begins. I feel like there is a beautiful, like a more beautiful opportunity for you, which is coming. So, but first you needed to close out that chapter in order to like start with a new, fresh beginning. And just please be aware of the fact that when you're closing up this chapter, you're not going to close yourself off fully, because like a Cancer is a sign that whenever they hurt, they really have a tendency to go into their shells, and whenever they do that, it's kind of hard to like take them out of from there. So as the book is saying, like let someone get a bit closer to you. New cycle is starting for your child or children. So a new cycle is starting here. It's time to review your goals. Meditation help. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. Time for reconnecting with a family also, if you have children. Let's see. One more card, please, for what group number 2 needs to know. Every time I want to say group number 2, I also want to say group number 3 first. So I don't know if you guys were drawn into group number 3. I haven't done this reading yet, so I don't know if they will be connected. So what group number 2 needs to know? Okay, 2 wanted to come out. So conclusions are within reach. And it's time to take an action, new moon in Aries. So you guys might be having fears around showing your true desires, around showing your true colors to a specific person or to a situation, but it's just like surrender to the divine. Just go forward with your intuition, because your commitment is being tested. So you have already on a halfway of the things that you have to move forward from here, basically. Just whenever I see this card, I keep feeling that this is like someone just put themselves under their own prison. So they're just trying to see it, what's going to happen a bit more safely. So they're just playing it safe. Whatever you're wondering, whatever you want it to be finished, they are going to come to a resolution so soon. It's a personal issue. It's a bit quite an emotional issue that I'm seeing over here. But a new beginning is starting with someone quite balanced. That's someone quite, you're going to see eye to eye that I'm feeling. And it might be like a soulmate kind of an energy. And like it's time to action also shows me that that might be a quite passionate time for you, like, and a quite intimate and passionate time for you. So that might be also triggering most of the emotions for you. So let's see. One angel guidance message. Change in direction. Oh, so beautiful. So let me read it. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed. And I wanted to show again this one, surrender to the divine. Are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and guidance. You're protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. It's beautiful. I never felt this energy with this card before, but I don't know if you guys have just a baby or not, but like really spending with your baby or your child, if you have, might be really nice, and playing with them and like basically bringing out your inner child and like playing an opportunity to forgive and make a peace with your past, closing out that chapter, like facing with your demons and closing out that chapter is going to be really helpful. I know it's like a lot easier said than done, but whenever we feel down, like talking to ourselves, like asking questions about why are you feeling this way, and being really honest about the answer is going to be a key, because we usually like trick ourselves the most. So let me get the last cards from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, 2. So, getting to know each other in reverse and playfulness in reverse. Guys, I said that you need to be a bit more playful. Attraction. There's going to be a relationship which you feel a lot more attracted to. So, playfulness says that to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Be your authentic self. Show the world the real you. I was just seeing that card from the Moonology deck. So just being playful, spending time with people that you actually enjoy spending time with is going to be pretty fulfilling. Also, in a relationship that you're experiencing it or you're going to encounter, just allow your light to be shine. Don't just wear masks. Getting to know each other says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond depends. I'm feeling that you have this fear around really opening yourself up and just being yourself around that specific person. So, like if a person doesn't, if a person likes you while you're wearing a mask, basically I cannot talk. So like a throat chakra, you can cleanse your throat chakra, but if a person likes you whenever you're wearing a mask and you cannot like keep on with it for years and years, let's say you're married, so this is going to end in somewhere because that wasn't you and this is going to be frustrating for you. So just be open to yourself. That person who meant to be in your life going to be in your life and going to love you for it. So I hope it was like helpful and resonating. So I will move forward with group number 3, but thank you so much. Hello, group number 3. If you've chosen that pile, Vice versa Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So I intended this reading to be a quick guidance for you, even a daily guidance, whatever you needed to hear right now. I'll move forward with the tarot, and then I will just also start shuffling from the Moonology deck, the Oracle cards. But I also want to mention that my candle is also going crazy and like start giving up the black fog, and it was also taking my attention for the group number 1 too. But maybe I also tell the same thing. You might need to cleanse your aura, your energy, your thoughts. It might be quite stuck with the negative energies right now. So let's see what group number 3 needs to know. And I haven't used this deck for a long while, so let's see. What group? Okay, the fluid. Yes, I believe that is the Judgment card in an upright position. I will clarify this. Yes. The Judgment card. With the book, it says that the recognition of one's essential nature, a new inner birth, the return of what was believed dead or lost in a new form. So you can see that the child and the mom and the dad, if they say so, they are both naked. So they are leaving all the masks behind, and they are having those eggs around, like on their head, like it's showing the newborn. And you can see that big bird point of view with the sun. So you are ready to take an action towards something. You are seeing as something is like being a fair right now. So you are feeling quite in your own power to move forward with it, with something. It's just like a new beginning is for you. If you have like some matters around like legal matters or like something that you have been waiting for a while, it is here. Like a new perspective that is motivating you to just go like forward, take further steps. But let's see, the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse shows a quite emotional time. Like you are trying to decide on something. You wanted to take an action, but you feel quite indecisive about something right now. So you can see that Cancer over here. So Cancer is also a very emotional sign. So you might feel yourself to get back into your own shell. So it's a bit hard for you to let yourself out from there. So just realize that this time might be quite emotional and hard for you, but Like losing in touch with our intuition is not the best option in dwelling in our emotions. And plus, one other thing is that the moon in this card is like quite like it's a full moon, while in the upright position is the new moon. So we just had the Pisces full moon, and it is one of the heaviest times. Basically, it can really trigger a lot of things within us. So be aware that if you're feeling a bit more out of touch with yourself right now, if you're just finding yourself crying out something little, or like feeling a lot more affected than you could have compared with like a normal time of yours. So this is because of you might be quite sensitive to the moon cycles, especially that full moon in Pisces, which is a very emotional sign also. So avoid taking an action whenever you feel a bit a trigger. You're going to realize that whenever you feel triggered. The reason might not be super obvious, unfortunately, on those times, but just avoid taking impulsive actions. So, what else group number 3 needs to know? What else group number 3 needs to know? Hanged Man. Guys, you're changing your perspective. You're letting go of something that is not serving you. So I feel quite indecisiveness in here, whether take an action towards something because you see that you need to let it go, and feeling stuck in between. So the Judgment and the Hanged Man showing me that you're letting go of something new is borning, but the moon in the moon in the middle in the reverse position is showing me that you're kind of feeling out of touch with your, intuition. You're feeling so way triggered. Let me get clarification for the Judgment. Is Ace of Swords in reverse? Yes, you're gaining a clarity through something, but you're just you are gaining a clarity. You wanna start a new beginning, but you are not feeling quite confident. Like you're mostly focusing on what just happened in the past, the obstacles, instead of trying to accept seeing it from a bird eye. Which I really believe that you are seeing the whole picture. You because you're in the realization of like leaving something, and Fool in reverse is the bottom of the deck, by the way. So you are feeling hesitant to that. Taking that leap of faith, maybe it's not quite clear for you. You cannot see what's actually happening, but the taking that leap of faith is all about that. So taking the action without, like, by against the unknown, taking an action against the unknown. So that Ace of Swords shows like a balance, passions, inspiration, and duplicity, but that was in reverse. So something you're not feeling. Yes, you're not feeling quite confident about to go forward, and it's just because of Five of Wands in here. It has been a battle for you. You don't want to put yourself under that burden again. Maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself, or you have to make a speech to someone, or like a people in your life. So you just don't want to put yourself under that burden. Maybe that's gonna bring justice. And the Four of Cups wanted to come. The moon in reverse is clarified with the Four of Cups, and it's all about someone just feeling the loss. And this is a very temporary loss, let me say. So usually Four of Cups is represented that someone is just feeling sad about the Three of Cups in front of them, while a beautiful angel or spirit or mermaid is just offering them the other Ace of Cups that their back is turned to, basically. So they cannot see that offer because they're so lost in their sadness and emotions, and they're reminiscing on something. So you just recently felt lost. That's why this situation, that's why you're feeling kind of out of touch with your emotions right now. You're at the period of resting. You don't care basically what's happening outside, even if it's just like burning, even if it's crumbling down. You really don't have an energy to take an action towards anything. You don't have an energy to defend yourself. That's why you just went into that retrieval mode. But I feel like it's time for you to get out from there. It has been a while that you were there, and it's not serving you well. And you're already aware of it, that I don't need to say it. And Five of Swords, okay, Five of Swords in reverse, yes, as a clarification with the Hanged Man. No, I said 5. This is 3 of Swords. The loss that you're feeling is worth a heartache. It's about a relationship. You felt quite heartbroken. Like, you know that you need to let go of it, but you cannot just take an action towards it. Yeah. That's Page or 9 of Swords in here. 9 of Wands in here, which is in reverse. Maybe the person that you were dealing with was not having the best intentions. It was just like a player, or I know, so like in and out. And like it just come to an end, and you know that you have to let it go, but it's always easier said than done. So you cannot do it. Maybe you need to have a conversation with that person in order to start that new beginning. But you really feel like, I don't have a fucking energy for this shit. So, okay. Let me get Moonology cards in here. I don't see it, but I just wanted to mention if the children is involved in the situation or not. Yes, your commitment is being tested. You guys are unfortunately like going through this thing because you needed to. So it's like teaching you a lesson. So it is like done on purpose by the divine, because your commitment is being tested. So you're already half of the way. So please just don't give up on it, not yet. So emotions are running high. Yes. Yes, a fiery climax is approaching. This card always just scares me. I'm sorry, but whenever I had this card, the very like a situation is really reaches a peak, because the new start is gonna come here. The Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Oh, I cannot hold them. Communication is the key. New Moon and Gemini. You guys really needed to have a talk, really needed to be open about your emotions, how you're feeling it. This is what's going to bring that like a new perspective, the clarity. I can see that you really don't feel like you have an energy for it, but I feel like this is really going to ease you in a longer run. And this is just a general reading, and like I'm just like saying what I know, or what I know, I mean like what I see in here. So please just everyone is free to do whatever they wanted to do. So if you're feeling triggered or not happy with what I'm saying, please just, you don't need to like listen or like go with it. Sometimes it might be harsh whenever I'm like looking it up for myself. I don't feel quite happy after a couple of readings. So just keep that in mind. So communication is a key. It just came again. You really need to have a communication, because this is going to start this new chapter. And what I was saying was like someone was in and out in your life, just like a Gemini energy, because they do have lots of energy and passion towards everything. So they like to try different things. So that might be the energy that you're dealing with. So it's better to be like clear about it. And there might be also someone around you that's trying to flirt with you. So just be open to it. Maybe you really needed to chill a bit and have fun a bit. And just as a reminder that you're good enough with the full moon in Virgo. So if you find yourself quite overanalyzing the situations, please do not do that, because that might really cause us to get into our heads. That might be also like a full moon effect of the Pisces. At least that is what I was just feeling it for myself. So please, that overanalyzing thing, whenever you start feeling like when you're alone with your own thoughts and it starts to really bite you deep within, just stop it. Just say that no, I don't feel good right now. Because like our thoughts shouldn't make us feel that sad and drain us. Like this is not our intuition speaking. This is like our ego, our fears is speaking. So I will just get one angel messages for you. With this group number 3 needs to hear with advice. Life purpose. Okay, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings you great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. That's beautiful. You remember, guys, that I was saying that whatever you started, don't give up on it, because it's like divinely guided. So that all the heartaches, the hardships that you're going through, it just meant it to happen. So I believe that this is just aligning you with your life purpose right now. And put that one here. So I will get... And this is also one thing to remind you that just do the things that you really intuitively drawn to do. So that's going to help you to ease your mind a bit when you're focused on the things that you love. I'll get last card. Hey, sorry guys that my camera just went off, but I was shuffling cards for you from the Romance Angel Oracle decks, and I got 2 cards. Calling it out to your soulmate and a separation in reverse. So let me read them to you. Separation says that this time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And calling in your soulmate says that your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I feel like one chapter of a separation is right now coming to an end. So that was the thing that was giving you a hardship, and the separation might be caused because of the financial factors. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you might be feeling that this relationship, whatever this connection is, so we connected to you, so that you felt like you know that person like for a long while, although you haven't just talked with him or her long enough. So there are depths around it, but like whatever that connection is, really connecting you to your life purpose right now. So this is like that connection really needed to happen in order for you to call it out your soulmate or your soulmates. I mean, like also in friendships, the people that meant to be in your life. So that is all I got for you. I hope you find it helpful and it's resonating for you. But until I see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.